everything, but yet this world remains in sin. Wars are still going on. They have been since the dawn in the age when Jesus lived. The sick are falling fast. Our lives we're trying to grasp, and some wait too long to change. And naked we came from our mother's womb. Here naked we shall leave. The Lord gives, the Lord taketh away. In the name of the Lord we pray. When will we ever learn? Oh, maybe never. And when will we see His light? Some of us never. I lift my soul, and in this world, please take control before I rust and turn to dust, before I'm crushed from this world's rust. 'Cause naked we came from our mother's womb. Here naked we shall leave. The Lord gives, the Lord taketh away. In the name of the Lord, oh, we pray. In the name of the Lord we pray. In the name of the Lord we pray.
I just have one thing to say. Hang on here.
You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. This thing. You about to lose your job. Oh my goodness. You about to lose your job. This thing. You about to lose your job. This thing. You about to lose your job. 'Cause you are taking me for nothing. You about to lose your job. This thing. You about to lose your job. This thing. You about to lose your job. 'Cause you are taking me for nothing.
Cobra Commander here on Me, Myself, and I. As you wait patiently for this magnificent show to begin, your orders are as followed. You must share this show. The more people know about Me, Myself, and I, the more we will be able to control the masses. Share this show with your friends. Share this show with your family. Share this show with your obnoxious, distasteful, repugnant, disgusting, cowardly enemies. Don't be a fool. Share this show immediately. We will conquer those likes and views. This is your duty. This is your allegiance. This is your show. Cobra!
I'm just glad he's paying me because Mike is just an
Rolling.
What? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, it's time for your weekly Fix-A-Funny. Can I get another one of these? I'm gonna need this. I'm about to do this shit. So I'm okay, I swallowed it. So grab a cocktail, take those pants off, and treat yourself to the sexy bald man that makes you tingle in your special place. Woo! I'm wrong! Got my mind on my money, my money on my mind, bitch! I'm house announcer Chet Jackson, and it's time for the Me, Myself, and I show with Mike Bencourt! Are we done? Yes.
Me, myself, and I. It's me, myself, and I.
Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of Me, Myself, and I am your host, Mike Bencourt, episode 142. Oh, sorry, I chopped myself. See that? Ew, that's gross. That's not my finger that's messed up. That's a Band-Aid. Just letting you know, 142 episodes right here, right now on Me, Myself, and I. And we have a fantastic show. But first, we got some comments already. Let's see. Brian Harlan says, I can't wait patiently anymore. I've got to go get milk and gas for tomorrow. We'll be right back. Well, right on, man. That's a great comment that he sent for no reason. Hey, all good. Hold on. It's live. Here we go. Now we're better, kind of. Let me just see. God damn it, Mike. Goddamn lighting. There we go. And then Brian Holland says, man, Nicolas Cage at the beginning of your show has a really bad attitude towards this show. I didn't know I was doing Nicolas Cage impression, but sure, I'll go with that. No problem. Whatever. It's all good. It's my Nicolas Cage impression here on Me, Myself, and I. Here, if you want to watch this show, you must enjoy it. Maybe. Not bad, huh? Not bad. Hold on. Since we're on the Nicolas Cage, I'm going to throw things off. Brian Harlan, since you want Nicolas Cage, hold on, where is he at? I'm here on Me, Myself, and I. If you like, look at his hands are right here. And his face. Oh, someone give me something to eat. Whoa, okay. People that are listening to this are not enjoying this. Oh, former guest, Lori Russo Campo. Hello. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm so glad we have okay, I got to get back to I'll get to the comments. We're going to get all to the comments. Leave all your comments. If you have questions about the show, leave them. And at the end of the show, we're going to answer all of them. And we have a very, very wonderful show tonight. I got an awesome guest. She's a comedian. She's very funny. She has a podcast, and her partner is not here, but that's okay. We don't need him today. He dropped out. He's like, oh, I can't do it because I'm not fun. No, I'm just kidding. Miss Kristen Frisk is here, and unfortunately Jay Wuck is not here, but you know what, she's going to be doing the double dose of comedy. They have a great podcast called Get Frisk and Wuck, and she's going to tell you all about it, and we're going to keep going on with that, and I need to bring it down a notch. There we go. See, I'm excited. That's what happens. I'm excited. Kristen is hilarious, and you're going to enjoy her. I'm also excited that it's the Super Bowl. Huh? Super Bowl's here. Yay! Did anybody watch this football season? No, not really. I didn't either. I just had to find this topic. But congratulations to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs. A lot of 49er fans like myself are probably pissed that the KC made it back. I'm not pissed because the 49ers dropped the ball. They had it last year. So good for you, KC, for making it back again and kicking ass. And good for you, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, for making it all the way. Tom Brady. I mean, I know we are genetically designed to hate on Tom Brady, right? Because he's got a full head of hair. He's got great teeth. He's 43 years old. He still throws like a champ. And he left the Patriots. Everybody from the Patriots hates him. He goes to Tampa Bay, takes that team, and goes, all right, I'm going to go all the way. He goes to the Super Bowl. You can't hate on him. You cannot hate on him. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because he had a great moment with his son. Okay? I was hating on Tom Brady for so long, but check this out. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. He had this great moment with his son, and this made me go, you know what? You're not that bad. Check this out. Look, he's going up to his son right after the victory.
Love you, kiddo.
Oh, come on.
We're going to go to the Super Bowl, baby. What do you think? I love you, man. Way to go. I'll see you. I'll call you a little bit later.
All right, I love you.
All right. Love you, kiddo.
I mean, come on, man. You can't hate. I mean, yes, you can. You can still hate on Tom Brady. You can still hate on him. And by the way, did you guys know that the Super Bowl ticket, I'll tell you what the nosebleed tickets are for the Super Bowl. $10,000. I am not lying to you. Look it up right now. $10,000. Guess how much it is on the 50-yard line? Try $25,000 during a pandemic. How many people are going to show up? Right? Isn't it supposed to be like 5% people showing up? No, it's in Florida. Everybody in Florida is going to show up, and you're going to see everybody get the coronavirus all at once at the Super Bowl, and the victor of the Super Bowl is coronavirus. Hallelujah! I mean, that's messed up, but whatever. Fuck both teams. I don't care. Anyway, speaking of someone that hates Tom Brady, it is time for Dustin's Thoughts!
Okay, first off, don't hate Tom Brady, because as much as I hate to admit it, he may be the reason our team had 6 championships now that he's gone.
He's got a great head.
He's the best. He's the best, and he's so handsome. I'm pretty sure his semen could cure cancer. So anyways, how's everyone doing? I see Lori is in the comments. How you doing, Jessica Rabbit? Sorry, that was weird.
Sexual harassment. Knock it off.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got off track there. So my thoughts this week is I've been feeling a little under the weather the last few days, and I went to the doctor, and my doctor was going through. They had the nurse come in first, and she was doing like her notes and asking me questions. I brought up that I'm a stand-up comedian, and when the doctor came in, he was looking at the notes, and he said, "Oh, you're a comedian. I'm a bit of a performer myself. I clown on the weekends." Is that not the creepiest thing you've ever heard in your life? Because it sure creeped me out. First, anyone that uses the word clown as like a verb just kind of creeps me out. But also the fact that he thought that we were like somehow on the same plane of entertainment existence. I clown on the weekends. Like, that's so... I don't think you could use that for any other occupation. Like, what if I was like a biblical cosplayer? I can't say I'm Jesusing on the weekends. I clown. The worst part, hands down, guys, is that he told me, not that I asked, but he told me the name that he uses when he clowns on the weekends. Gargles the Clown. Gargles the Clown? What, was Amber Alert the Clown already taken? Like, the only way I could think of someone purposely being Gargles the Clown is it has to be a name that was just like passed down from generation to generation in this clown family, because nobody would pick that nowadays. Like, it has to happen in the clown industry, if it's an industry. Like, I'm sure that there's a clown out there that's like, no, I'm not changing my name. That group took the name after I had it. I'll always be Isis the Clown. Anyways, it just creeped me out because this is the guy that's in charge of keeping me alive. So that's my thoughts.
Blech. Blech.
Right?
But here's what will make you feel better. Guess what? Lori Russo, she just left a comment for you. She said, I'll say it in the Jessica Rabbit voice for you. Are you ready? Hi, Justin. Love you.
Oh, no.
It doesn't matter if she called you Justin. She can call you Justin instead of Gargles the Clown. But she says she
Lori,
loved
you. Call me whatever you want.
Exactly.
That's
you go.
Okay. I'll take
there
that.
There you go. We'll save him. Laura, he loves you. Anyways, let's keep moving forward, ladies and gentlemen. Kristen Frisk is here. She is a very funny comedian, and she has a podcast. Unfortunately, Jay Wuck is not here. I wish he was here, but we know we'll keep the show moving forward. But here is a little taste of Kristen Frisk's comedy. You like that? With an apostrophe, Kristen Frisk's comedy. There we go.
And I walk in, and she's like, go pick out color. I was like, no, I just need a wax. So she puts me in her happy ending room, lays me down on that table in that compromising position. She got that light on my face. She's like, you just want mustache? Yeah. No. You got hair here. You got Fu Manchu.
That's not borderline racist at all. Anyway, speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your non-borderline racist comedian who is absolutely hilarious? I've known her for many years. She's a comedian. She's a podcaster. She's a mother. She balances life and everything, and she is one funny, badass chick. Here she is. Make her feel welcome on Me, Myself, and I. Please welcome Kristen Frisk.
What's
You got the
that,
Stranger
Hector?
Things? I can see it. It says Stranger. Oh,
Yeah, I do.
wait,
Yeah.
is it Stranger
All the Lego
Danger? It's not
sets that we
Stranger
put
Danger, is
together.
it?
Sorry. If I don't do it, then you can't see my head. Oh, see, there it goes. All right. Sorry. How are you?
No, keep the Stranger on. So Gargles, the clown, can see you for a moment.
Yeah, Dr. Clown and Gargles. Yeah, no, and I'm not racist, so thank you for saying that. It was just, it's fun time.
I know, but nowadays, you did an accent. That's racist. That's what I was saying.
You're right.
Whatever. The show will get canceled, even though people are not paying for it. It'll get canceled for the non-racist suggestion. How are you? How are you doing? How's things?
I'm battling some shit, dude, but I'm good. How are you?
Well, it's perfect for comedy. What are you battling?
Right?
What is the shit that you are battling that you can
Currently,
talk about?
Wi-Fi issues. We had that big storm. We haven't had Comcast in almost 3 days. So I'm using my data plan to talk to you. You're welcome.
She is spending money to be on this show, and it's so blotchy, right? We can hear you perfectly fine, but the videos like this, like,
yeah, I'm like miming or voguing, whatever.
You're not doing, and we lost her, and we lost her, and she's back. Are you back? And we lost her again, dude. No, she's back again. I did the second one.
It's a magic comedy show.
Dude, this is going to be the shittiest, greatest show ever. I swear to God. I can't wait. This is terrible and wonderful.
I'm sorry I have no Wi-Fi.
I'm glad you're blaming the Wi-Fi. By the way, folks.
You see the wood in my house? I'm working in the 90s, so I don't have Wi-Fi. That's how old my house is.
It's all good. I'm glad you're blaming the Wi-Fi instead of my Wi-Fi like you did on the New Year's Eve Stampede show. By the way, folks, if you want to see that show, it's available right now on youtube.com/MikeBComedy. It's a game style show. Kristen Frisk was on it, and she was blaming me for her Wi-Fi, but now she's taking ownership that she's blaming herself.
Full responsibility for my shitty Wi-Fi. Yes.
Oh anyway, my God! So tell us about your podcast. Tell us about Get Frisk and What.
Get Frisk and What? Gosh, it's been really good, but we had to take a break. But yeah, we have fun segments called That's What Frisk Heard, which is where we take certain songs that I hear like the wrong lyrics and we replay them. We have, I think it's called a Drink a Racehorse horse or an adult entertainer, which we, have to guess on what, you say a name and we have to guess what it is, or the sound, we have to guess what it is. So that's fun. We talk about politics, life, family, just anything, current events. And we've had to take a break just because of family stuff going on right now. Because I'm sure, we're not done. We're just put on pause. But as you know, it's hard having a podcast and, trying to coordinate family and kids and holidays and Corona. And I can't confirm or deny that I had Corona, but I've been super sick the last few weeks. But I'm feeling better now. So that's good. But yeah, so it's been fun and we're on pause and I can't wait to get back into it again. But if people want to see it, we have a bunch of episodes that we've already produced that people can look at on like Spotify or YouTube.
How many episodes do you have already
SoundCloud.
so far?
I think 25.
25. Nice. So what made you decide to jump into the podcast world after doing some? How long have you been doing stand-up?
I've been doing stand-up for like 12 years.
12 years. Okay. And then so what made you decide to jump into the podcast world?
COVID.
What?
Wuck and I were both talking that we couldn't perform anymore. So we built a studio in his backyard. And
yeah, you guys built a studio, like not just like this,
studio.
like a wall with soundproof.
No,
like you guys framed it and everything, huh?
Framed it. Yeah. Words that I don't even know. I just listened to what he told me, he and his wife, what to do. And we just did it. So it was a lot of fun. And it was a labor of love. And yeah, it was a good time.
How long did it take you to build? How long did it take you to build the acting studio?
I think 2 to 3. I don't know, 2 months maybe, 2 to 3.
Damn.
Yeah, I think 2 months. Yeah, because he got all the materials, and then we would just go over there after work or on the weekends and just build. Kids helped. It was a family fair. It was really cool.
That's awesome. So, what is something that you discovered in podcasting that you will take in stand up?
The laughs, like the instant gratification of laughs, it doesn't happen on podcasting. So you have to twerk your timing and stuff. But I think just writing more, like just, trying to come up with something to write about that's relevant and funny, that's propelling me to write more for stand up.
Mm-hmm. So you found that it could just slow you down as a performer?
Podcasting slowed me down as a performer? No, COVID slowed me down as a performer.
Not slow you down like physical, but you know how the comic mind thinks you're going like a mile a minute.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
God damn, calm down. Jesus Christ. You guys see how angry she got? What do you mean I'm not slowing down? I'm still going. Jesus.
Fuck you. We're all
bring
slowing
it down. My Wi-Fi got you angry.
No, my Wi-Fi gets me angry. Anyway, yeah, it definitely teaches you that to slow down for sure.
Yeah.
And having to interact with somebody else other than just doing what you're doing by yourself. Like you've got your one-man show, but now you've incorporated Dustin and now guests. I've been listening to you forever. I mean, how long have you been doing yours?
It'll be 3 years now. Coming soon in August. Yeah, it'll be 3 years.
And this is the 142nd episode. Congratulations.
Yeah, 142.
Nice.
It's awesome. So before podcast, you were traveling road comic, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Traveling road comic. So how'd you get into why stand up? Well, tell us about that wonderful world. Why'd you get into this wonderful world of stand up comedy?
Well, a lot of reasons, I guess. The first being I've been a performer since I was little, whether it's, singing, dancing, whatever, swallowing knives on stage. Just kidding. I don't do that. But I don't know. I think that masked in with my my upbringing, my background with my family. A lot of comedians are dark. And even though I come up bubbly normally, I do have, dark side, and I needed to release that in a funny way that I could take pain and make it funny, because if there's no pain, there's no comedy. So I think that when I first started, though, I was married to somebody else other than the person I'm married to currently, and just went to an open mic and started writing. And that first laugh, it was like, it was like a comedy junkie. It just got in my veins, and I just kept going back. And then we went through a divorce. So I started writing my own material even more, and then met my current husband and got pregnant. And so that totally wrote itself. So I would go on stage with, out to here, 9 months pregnant. And, but I was off and on for a long time. I mean, you ebb and flow. I don't know, as a female comic, it's kind of hard when you're trying to find that balance between being a mom and being a performer. And I also work full time. I'm also an accountant, financing analyst, and currently going through another hard time personally with my husband now. So it's been a lot.
So basically, don't get married while you're doing comedy, is what you're saying.
Don't get married.
Don't get married while you're doing stand-up comedy, is what you're saying.
You don't want anybody.
Stay single until you have your career solid, and then be a mom, and then get married.
Yeah.
Okay, so get pregnant. So single, get pregnant, then get married. Is what you're trying to tell us.
Formula is, but my formula, it's been paying off. It works. The comedy will never go away. It will never ever go away. No matter what relationship I have, what kids I have, what job I have, I will always be a comic.
That's awesome. So you were talking about dark times. Can you elaborate more about the dark times that got you into stand-up comedy?
I mean, I talked about this on the podcast a lot, but like, my parents.
Not my podcast. So let's talk about it here on this podcast. We already promoted Get Frisk and Wuck. Let's talk about it here on Me, Myself, and I. While we have you before the Wi-Fi disconnects you.
We only have so much time. So my parents, it was a volatile, toxic relationship. There was bad things that happened. And the first time I ever got on stage, my dad had done something to my mom that I don't want to talk about, but that propelled me to get on stage and not care about who was watching me. I didn't care about anything. All I did was I felt safe up there. I felt like the world, accepted me for who I was. It was just me and a microphone. And that's when it hit me that I liked to be on stage. I didn't even know what comedy was until, I want to say high school, my senior year. I was voted class clown, and I had to perform a skit in front of the whole senior class with my friend Ruben. And the laughs that we got, it was like the first time I ever did, an open mic and I got laughs. Like, it was just so infectious. It was so fun. And I just knew that it was for me. Other dark times, just being around a lot, just seeing things I shouldn't have seen. I would lie to my mom about my dad being clean and sober, saw some things I shouldn't have seen. So I have a lot of,
So your dad was an addict?
Yeah. I like how you say was, like it was past tense.
Okay. Trying to be nice.
But yeah. It's all good. But yeah, I have a lot of dark shit that people they look at me and they're like, oh, she doesn't know struggle. She's fine. I know struggle, and I continue to have struggle, and whether that's self-inflicted or it's been passed down on me, I use comedy to get through those struggles.
So do you believe that you doing stand-up when your dad did something to your mom, that you were talking to your dad on stage and the laughter was that validation that you're okay?
Absolutely. My dad's come to my shows. My dad, no, God, what is this? Ann Landers? Yeah.
No, it's me, myself, and I. With good Wi-Fi on this side.
It's actually being good. Don't jinx it. Knock on wood.
You did. Knock on that hardwood back behind you.
I know. I got hella wood everywhere. I mean, that's what she did. But anyway, no, it was good. When I first did stand-up in front of my dad, it was very therapeutic because I have jokes about him, and I was kind of nervous about, saying it in front of him, but it's like if they don't want you to write funny stuff about bad things, and those bad things shouldn't have happened, and they did. And there's people that write books, there's people that meditate, there's people that do all of it, but then there's us who do stand up, and this is how we deal with what's thrown at us. So it's just I've always used.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Oh, I was just saying I use comedy as a deflection. So if somebody hurts me, somebody's making fun of me, something's uncomfortable, me too'd, I have to make a joke about it.
So basically,
take a sip of my fluffer.
So you feel like trauma creates better material for you?
Yes, but I'm kind of tired of the trauma. I kind of want to just marinate on the comedy and just like
right.
be happy.
I think it might be bad for business on our end when there's peace and harmony. Like, what's up with this peace? Huh? You guys happy meditating
Why are
all
you
day?
laughing at my amazing life? Come on.
Dude, you got a great aura. What's up with that? Tip your weight, Steph. I'm here all
can't
week.
say what he So true. Yeah, nobody wants to hear that shit.
So you're talking about Me Too. Like, you like that segue? You're talking about Me Too.
Yeah.
So has being a female comic, has that always been a stigma for you? Coming up in the ranks and doing stand-up comedy on the road, has that always been an issue for you?
It's happened a few times, more so in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, not so much. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's kind of there. But I've always had a man. I never was single doing comedy. I always had a husband, and I never had to sleep my way to the top. I never had to do that. I've always been. I use my funny to get me gigs, but there are comics and there are fans out there that will overstep that boundary and that line, and I have to remember to hold that boundary and be like.
So you're vocal about it. That's good because you're vocal about it. Good.
I'm sometimes I laugh about it if it's a comedian, then I think that maybe they're just had too much to drink or they're just trying to be flirtatious or complimentary. But if it gets too much, I'm like, and I gotta like shut it down.
Creepy comedians know how to overstep the boundaries with comics.
Thank you for never being a creepy comedian.
Of course, I'm not. I would never.
It's also a really hard stigma to be a female comic, especially married female comic, because you don't get those road gigs as much as other comics get because they're afraid to take you on the road, or I don't know. That part kind of sucked because I wanted to travel a little bit more before the spot I'm in now in comedy. But I think that was a kind of a stigma with me, was either I was with kids or was married and didn't get those gigs. Like I've never done a triple run.
Oh, you're not missing much. You're not missing. You're not missing much. Driving, 12 hours for X amount of dollars, and you come back in the red.
But it's the experience, it's a stage time.
You're not You're not missing much.
Again, I'm not missing. Okay, so good.
You're better off just doing jokes in front of your drug addicted father instead of a whole community of people like your dad. So you're just better with just one instead of 40 of the same exact person. You're like, dad. Oh shit, we lost her. God damn it.
Oh, it's okay. We're back. We're
Okay,
good.
that was your dad messing with us because that was a damn good joke.
And he does have a personality. Despite his flaws, he's a very funny person. So is my mom.
I'm sure he is, but you don't want to go to Winnemucca when the whole town looks like him, male and female.
I really enjoy my teeth. I spent a lot. My mom and my great grandmother spent a lot of money on my teeth. So yeah, I want to keep my teeth.
What I'm trying to say, I'll tell you one thing about Winnemucca. Winnemucca is a sad town. It's so sad. Like when you get to Winnemucca, right? When you're driving there, it's all gray and shady. There is one green spot, and it's the lawn. And that lawn, that lawn belongs to?
Where they sell weed?
No.
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
It is the cemetery as you enter Winnemucca. That is the only colorful thing.
Well, at least they're honoring dead in Winnemucca. That's nice.
That's the really you're free now, brother. You are free to go. So what's your overall goal in stand-up comedy? What's your overall goal? Besides doing wanting to have the experience of the shitty gigs, what is your overall goal that you want to do?
I feel like I nailed the experience of having the shitty gigs. My overall goal was to get paid for it. I've overcome that goal. I do get paid for it.
That's awesome.
Now the goal is having it propel me into something a little bit more. I just want to be seen more. I want to get into acting. I want to get into voiceover. I want to get into something that will utilize my talents. And I love stand-up. I'm never going to stop doing it. But if there's something else out there for me, and stand-up was the linking arm to get me there, then that's awesome.
That's great. By the way, I always have Dustin come back. He always has one great question for all my guests. And here he is, Mr. Dustin Wood.
Hey, what's up, Kristen? How you doing?
Hi, Dustin, not Justin. How are you?
Thank you for that. I appreciate that a lot. So, I find it really interesting the stuff you're talking about, like females in comedy and kind of how they're treated or mistreated. And as a booker, I didn't realize how bad it was until I booked female comedians and they seemed surprised that I was booking them. I didn't realize it was such a like universal comedy thing. So my question is, what would be advice that you would give new female comedians? Like what pitfalls not to fall into? Like obviously the big one is don't sleep your way to the top. But what are some other things that you think they should look out for or be cognizant of?
How about when you get paid, don't go into like a dark room with them to go get your check just with them. Like
Holy
make sure
shit.
other people are out there with you.
Whoa. Jesus. Who
Well, you
does
asked
that?
for my advice.
No, but has that ever happened to you? Hey, Kristen, I got something for you. Ugh.
Yeah, and also, Kristen, also, when I offered to rub your feet with oil, that was on a professional basis.
What? No, this is not even an accurate thing. What do you even think?
And I feel like you kind of tried to Me Too me on the show, and it was completely professional.
I thought Kristen was gonna be like, make sure you're funny first, write really well, stand up for yourself. But she's like, don't go into a dark, creepy corner with a booker.
I can't pay my bills and oily foot rubs. I'm sorry, you can't pay me that way.
Oh my God. Dustin, you just opened a can of Me Too's.
You know what I'm really gonna say though? No, seriously, guys. I just want women comedians to use their common sense. If it feels weird, don't do it. That's it. Like trust your gut.
Yeah, it's good advice. Trust your gut. Me and Mike talk about that all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Trust your gut. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Dustin. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yes, thanks, Dustin.
Yeah. So if you see when it's time to go back, if you see a female comic in a position, will you be vocal for her, or are you going to let her?
I've seen it.
Out?
I've got a handful of girls that I've already talked to. Yeah, absolutely. And because I didn't have anybody there for me doing that. Actually, I have one. I do have one. Her name was Emma. Not our Emma. There was a different Emma when I first started back in I want to say Dale Van Dyke days in Modesto. And I was wearing scantily clad, shirts that were showing, cleavage. And she was like, that shows.
I like how you're talking about cleavage and your kids are right in the background.
No, they're gone.
This is how you were born, ladies.
Shut up.
I will.
I'm also an open book. I have 2 girls and I'm going to be real with them. But yeah, she said it shows a bad image. Don't do that. It shows it's not the image that you want to portray yourself. And she was right. I mean, I was only 22 at the time, but it took her to realize okay, yeah, they're not going to hear my laughs. They're going to look at my boobs. And I don't want that. I want them to respect me and laugh at my jokes. So, I had one person do that for me. And so anytime I ever see anybody that is trying to lower the bar and not, put their best self out there, I'll definitely say something.
Well, not just putting their best self out there. I'm talking about being in a bad position with a creepy comic or a creepy fan or anything. Will you be vocal
after
for
shows?
Them? During, after, whatever it is, if you know that they're in a very uncomfortable position, you could feel it. Would you say or do something or wait until afterwards?
I would take them home. I'll do anything. Yeah, absolutely. I would. Absolutely. Yeah, us girls gotta stick together. It's a sisterhood. Absolutely.
Amen. Oh my God, check this out. I'm gonna answer all these comments, but this one takes the cake. He is the legendary. And when I say legendary, I mean legendary. You know what? We're gonna book him soon. Mr. Rudy Moreno.
3 times.
Rudy Moreno just said comics should stand up for each other, female or not, back one another. Amen to that, Rudy. Thank you for watching the show. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
That is a legendary comic. Wow. That is amazing. Look at that. I'm getting cold chills. Awesome.
Thank you, Rudy.
No, that's so cool. Thank you. That's good. I can't stand that. I can't stand, we're not gonna say the name, but it happened to you one time at a comedy club. I'm not gonna say the name. And you were back, and I was about to go. You're about to go up, right? And I walked backstage.
There's nothing like that happening, and then having to be funny immediately afterwards.
I know.
Yeah.
And you're about to go up. and this comic was just got you in this weird position, like your back is against the wall, and you're about to go up the ramp. He's like, "Yo, what's up?" and getting really uncomfortably close.
Rico
And
Suave,
but I just stood there, and he didn't know I was behind him. I just stood there like this, and then he looked at. It was like a total movie, because this is what he did. Let's say this is you, right? And then this is what he did. He went like this. He went, and he walked away. And then I said to you, I was like, "Do you want me to handle this?" You're like, "No, it's fine. It's fine." I was like, "Okay," because I don't mind kicking ass if I have to. I don't like that.
Yeah.
There's no reason to put anyone in any position like that. If you're especially comics, why do comics have to be creepy with other comics? You got the gift of gab. You know how to make comics laugh. There's like, yo, what's up? Ugh. I'm sorry.
It's a power thing, and I appreciate you being my bouncer that night. So thank you.
Dude, I was ready.
Power thing.
I was ready. It was like a total movie. It was like, "You want me to handle this?" And you're like, "No, it's fine." I'm like, "Oh." You let you pull the chain back on the pit bull. Like, I was like, "All right, fine."
Well, I think you were headlining, and I didn't want you to have to deal with that because you were headlining. So, like, it's fine. I got this.
Yeah, well, good. Well, yeah, and I'm glad.
But yes, Rudy is.
But if you saw a comic in that situation, what would you do? If it was not like me in a situation with a woman doing that to me, I meant like, I mean, if you saw another, I'm like, "Oh no, help me!" No, but I mean, like,
hold me back. Hold me back.
Stop it! Stop. No, but if you saw a female comic being overpowered by a male comic backstage, what would you do?
I would step in and I'd say, "Back the fuck off."
Hell yeah, you
would.
That's
inappropriate.
Hell yeah,
I would.
And you have a lot of anger, so I wouldn't want to be around that.
I don't have a lot of anger. You're right.
Calm down. Just admit it.
The Wi-Fi. Just admit it.
Just admit it. You're like, just let it out.
God.
That's all you gotta do. Just let it all out. Anger is good for comedy.
I do, but there's no comedy right now. Actually, no, there is comedy now. Aren't they doing outside shows again?
You got this comedy show right now, so let all the anger out.
Yeah, no, this is great. But what I'm saying is, there's nothing like being in front of a live audience, right?
Right.
Or like, there's nothing like it. That
I know
so much. It's so hard.
Oh, check out what Rudy Moreno just said. The legendary Rudy Moreno said this: "In LA, we always walk the female comics to the cars after shows all the time." Wow.
You did that to me at the brewery. Remember the brewery? You did that. That was very nice of you. So thank you. Yeah, absolutely. They should do that. It's very.
I think everyone needs to follow that model. Everyone needs to follow that model. So true.
Whether it's comedy or you're singing or you're a river dancer, I don't know. You should always walk the girl back to the car.
Right. You should, because that could be. You never know what could happen. And I don't get.
Yeah.
And what's funny? There's no background check to be a comic. Some crazy nutball that's funny. You don't
need a license to be a comic, like you
right. You make them laugh, and you get booked.
I brought 20 people to say I'm funny. Yeah.
That's fun. All right, we got to get out before we're gonna get angry again. So
or before my Wi-Fi dies completely.
No, not get out. Get off that topic. That's what I meant.
Okay, good.
Get off that topic. So let's talk about something else. What are your top 5 favorite comedians of all time?
Oh, I hate this question.
Really? Okay, forget it. What are your top 5 favorite comedians of all time?
Okay, I love. No, listen. I'm gonna think about this. Richard Pryor, George Carlin, Kathleen Madigan, Ellen DeGeneres, Dave Chappelle. Is that 5? Dave Chappelle. I like so many in so many different ways. Like, I actually have a funny comedian story. I lied. I went to a Kathleen Madigan show in 2016, and I lied and told them that I was her niece, so I could meet her. And I went through like 3 rounds of security before I finally got walked upstairs to her green room. And as I'm getting walked up to the green room, I'm freaking the fuck out. But my mom and my boss were waiting for me, so I knew I was going to have bail money if I got like in trouble. So I get up there and I see her, and she's like, I mean, we're like this. And I was like, so I'm not your niece, but I'm a huge fan. And you're the reason why I got into stand up. And her host was so mad because he was the one that walked me up the stairs and kept questioning me, like, well, who's your mom? It's her sister. Where are you from? And I had to sell it, like, or, you know? And so
Nice.
I'm so sorry. And he's like, yeah. And so then she looks at me and she's laughing. And she's like, and I don't know if it's because she was uncomfortable or because she thought it was funny. But she was like, I really appreciate your tenacity. It was nice meeting you too. As like the guy's like got his hand on the small of my back, like shoving me back down the staircase. And I come out of the showroom and I'm like, oh my God, I met Kathleen again. Like I was so excited. And my mom's excited I didn't get arrested. So yeah, that was a really good time. That was the one time I met like a famous comic.
That's the adrenaline rush, like in comedy. You got all these security guards. You're like, I love you.
I don't know what propelled me to do
I'm
it.
a fan.
I did it. I love it so much. Oh my God.
Oh wow, you could have got it. And the way you said it, you should have said, "I'm a comedian" first, but you were like, "I'm not your niece. I'm a big fan." I'm like, "Oh, that's psycho."
No, I said
there you go.
I'm not your niece. I'm a comedian. I'm a big fan. You're the reason why I'm stand up. But I just like, like just like rapid fire. And she was like, "What?" And the guy's like, "I fucking knew it." It was hilarious.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I normally don't do that kind of shit, but I
sometimes you got to go with your gut and just go.
She's gonna bail me out. I just commit, and I had 3 cocktails, so I was feeling like, you know, like Wonder Woman.
Would you do it again if you saw another famous comedian that you admire?
I don't know if my mom was with me. I would need somebody to bail me out of jail.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
But anyway, it was really funny. It was a good time. It was a good work
hilarious.
story. Okay, my kids want to say hi. They're lingering. Come here.
Go ahead. Have them say hi.
Want to say hi? Okay.
Hi.
Faith is nervous. Hi.
Say what? Say me, myself, and I is the greatest podcast on this earth.
Say me, myself, and I is the greatest podcast on this earth. What? Me, myself, and I is the greatest podcast on this earth.
Right?
Oh, I have the beats in.
She's like, what show is that? Hi.
Oh. All right, give it back.
Future comedian.
Your earwax. Yeah, exactly.
Are you gonna get them in stand up?
No, Jesus, I have one that wants to be a lawyer, the other wants to be what do you want to do? Radiologist? A surgeon? Okay, well, yeah, they're gonna make a lot of money, and they're not gonna be a comic because they have higher goals and values.
Us comedians have high goals and values. It's just that when we look at,
they're gonna finish college, not just go to college parties.
That's true. Are you proud of your mom?
Oh yeah, sure, totally.
And there's a big red ball behind you.
So she's letting me use her.
You just
her
did the
earbuds.
mom stand. Like, get out. That's enough.
I was like, get the fuck out.
That's how you need to handle hecklers. That's exactly how you need to handle hecklers. Yeah, you need to handle hecklers like a mom. Hey, no talking.
Hey, no. No, that's a little aggressive though, isn't it?
Well, if a heckler's fighting you, go for it. Why not?
Do you have a lot of hecklers? I feel like I haven't had a lot of hecklers. Knock on wood again.
I haven't had a lot of hecklers in about 9 to 10 months. I don't know why. Maybe I'm on a hot streak right now.
Because you're on COVID and there's no shows.
Nothing gets past you. Nothing gets.
Weren't you just in Reno? I mean,
threw that joke up there and you're like, wait a minute, Mike, let's be serious for a moment. For the past 10 months, we haven't been doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah, I'm like, carry the one. I feel like I've been doing comedy. That's weird. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. So funny. So do me a favor. What is your dream venue to perform at? What is the one venue that you would love to be on? The one stage.
One stage.
Or whatever venue that you would love to.
Probably let's see, what is it? The City one in Chicago. What was it called?
City?
Second City. Second City would be amazing. The Improv.
So you want to do improv comedy?
I would love to start learning that. You know what? I've always told Brian Crawford Comedy Spot I wanted to get into it. It's a totally different beast than stand up, but I thought it would help my stand up comedy if I started doing improv. Hold on a second. Stop bouncing on the ball. Just hold on a second.
You're getting in depth with your dream. You're like, let me tell you about my dream. It's so amazing. Stop it!
She's
I really
on one of those bouncy balls. Like she's on one of those bouncy ball things. Yeah, thanks. Shh. Stop, or I'm gonna like flick you away. So yeah, Apollo was fun. I did Apollo in Stockton. That was nerve-wracking. There was over 2,000 people there. I just started. I would like to do an actual Apollo. That would be really cool.
Okay.
I don't care. I had anything in Vegas. I don't know. What is it? Stop it. Oh my God, my kid. Now, okay, we had them come and say hi. So now they're going to bug the shit out of me. And now they're fighting.
This is an awesome live show.
This is mom life. You want to see my laundry that I have to put away over here? Like, let's
I'm
just
looking at the
talk
kid in
about
the
real
back.
life
She's like,
shit. That's my life.
look at they're fighting behind you. And you're just like, that's my life. There you go. There's your sitcom. There's your sitcom right there.
Fluffer.
And that's not water, ladies and gentlemen. That is not water.
What? There's water in it. It's fine.
The ice is water, sure. But
oh, okay. Okay.
So let me ask you a question.
Seriously, stop. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, she gave the seriously stop. Dustin, did you see that? Did you see that, Dustin? She's like, seriously,
Dude,
stop.
That's
when
a mom
she
cry
did
to hell.
I thought I got in trouble.
When she did the serious, I was like I thought I was in trouble.
I thought she was going to take us in a dark corner and pay us.
You'll know when the phone falls.
Yeah,
down
come get your check.
She's like, I got 5 on it for you guys.
I'm not that scary. I'm not like mommy dearest or anything.
What's that?
But I do
Okay.
discipline.
That's good. You got
No wire hangers.
You got to handle the biz. Do you feel like your comedy style was influenced by a specific comic?
Yeah, Roseanne Barr. My parents made me watch Roseanne like
Nice.
my entire childhood. Roseanne Barr, Home Improvement, Tim Allen, like, yeah, probably. But yeah, definitely Roseanne influenced me. And
What did you like about her that made you
their family, I mean, even though she had 3 kids, it was just me. I was the only child growing up. I felt like Dan and Roseanne, my mom and my stepdad, my step-in dad, I should say, my pop, like they, didn't sign the checks, and it would come back and they would be like, okay, well, it's, we're going to pay the bill now. And like, just the quirkiness and the camaraderie between the two of them, just the humor. Dan always had to have a beer when he got home from work, like just like that kind of shit. Like, it's very relatable. And Darlene and Becky, the way they fought, I feel like that's my daughters now. So I just
you're reliving.
Relate to Roseanne.
You are living Roseanne's life.
I'm reliving Roseanne.
Right. You are. Just don't get canceled anymore. That's all I'm saying.
I don't want. No.
Have you seen the Connors though?
Except for the joke that you opened me up. No, I have not seen the Connors. I saw the first few, and then I it's really good. Yeah, I have to check.
The Connors is excellent. You should watch it.
Watching. Is it? Because they still did it even after they fired Roseanne, right?
Oh yeah, that's why they call it. They got rid of Roseanne's name, put the Connors.
That's why they called it the Connors.
Yeah.
Okay, because I watched it before she got canceled. Anyway,
you know what? It is so good.
Schitt's Creek's one of my favorite shows.
I'll tell you this real quick. The Connors is so good, you don't even miss Roseanne. Like, it's not like the first episode back when she was gone. It was so good and so compelling that you're like, I don't care about her.
Dude, that's epic writing. That's amazing.
Oh, not epic writing and a phenomenal cast.
A phenomenal cast, because they've been doing this shit for like 20 years.
Right, but they didn't miss a beat. Usually, like, look what happened with 2.5 Men. With 2.5 Men, when Charlie Sheen left, it went downhill.
Kutcher, yeah.
It went downhill, and it did not go down. It just catapulted. It just did a phenomenal job. Speaking of that, do you think you can have your own sitcom?
I'll either
about
have my
your
own
life
sitcom.
right now.
Oh, for sure. I could definitely do it. Either that or I'll pick up where I left off with Wuck with Get Frisk and Wuck. So either way, I'm gonna keep going.
Good. You should. Because
Yeah.
you've been through a lot of trials and tribulations, and you're still strong, still funny, still having a
Get
good
tired.
time.
Yep.
And and with divorce, it hasn't slowed you down. A lot of people will fall apart, and you're hanging
I fall
strong.
apart. I fucking fall apart, but I'm not stopping.
You're not
I'm
supposed to say
learning.
that. I was trying to fake it to make.
I'm not falling apart.
There you go.
I'm not stopping. Sorry. Let me reverse that. Sorry.
So, some people ask, I got a text and someone asked me, what is the meaning of the handcuffs on the podcast, on your podcast logo?
Oh, Get Frisk. So my last name is Frisk, and Frisk is like what the cops do. When you get frisked, you gotta have the cuffs on.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. And Wuck, he's all about the finger cuffs for Wuck. So that's why he's got the finger cuffs, and I've got the
is that what they call Wuck?
cuffs. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Wuckter, but he says Wuck, and I'm Frisk, so Frisk and Wuck. That's why. That's
Nice.
what the whole. Yeah.
That's awesome. I hope you guys bring your podcast back because it's
will.
such a good podcast. And by the way, you can find. Hold on, let me write it on here. I already got it. No.
And if you guys have any questions or comments, you can email us at gfaw@gmail.com, which is gfaw, GFAW @gmail.com.
What's your YouTube channel?
Oh, shit, this is where I need Wuck. I don't know. Just look up Get Frisk and Wuck. I don't know right now. I didn't do my homework. Sorry.
Hold on.
You can look it up. Get Frisk and
Yes,
Wuck on our...
here it is, ladies and gentlemen. So look up Get Frisk and Wucked on YouTube. They got this.
It's on YouTube. It's on Spotify. It's on SoundCloud.
You can look it all up. It's a very good
Instagram.
podcast.
Yeah.
And I hope, and it all started off from live shows. I was one of your first headliners to headline your live show. Yeah.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun.
Killed it.
And I hope you keep bringing it back. Oh, by the way, hold on. I got something fun for you. So hold on. Dustin, you ready for this?
Yeah.
You ready for this? I got something fun for you, Chris. This is awesome.
I don't trust your giggle, Dustin. What are you doing?
I know. I'm just as scared as you are because I have no idea what he's about to say.
So check this out. Hold on. Check this out.
Me, myself, and I presents Name That Voice.
For those of you who don't know what this means, Name That Voice is I do an impression. And Kristen Frisk has to name that voice. She did it on the New Year's Eve Stampede. And now, and by the way, you can find that on youtube.com/MikeB Comedy. And now she gets to do it again. But this time,
so much pressure.
there is money involved. So if you get it right, if you get it right, you will get $100. Are you ready?
Oh God, yes, I go. Okay,
pressure's on to
Me, myself, and I presents Name That Voice.
Okay, the pressure is on. $100 on the line. If you get this, I will pay you $100. Are you ready? Dustin already knows what it is. You ready?
Good for you, Dustin. Okay, what is it?
Don't let your anger cloud your judgment.
Whoa.
Don't let your anger cloud your judgment.
Wow.
Don't let your kids cloud your judgment because it's time.
Me, myself.
Okay.
She's getting distracted. She wants that $100. Okay. Dustin, are you ready?
Stop it.
This is for her.
I'm ready. Oh my God! Did you hear?
Did she just hit somebody?
It sounded like those pop rocks.
On live streaming? You gotta say, I'll be right back. At least say, I'll be right back. You're inches away from being out of frame. All you had to do was this. Watch this.
Yeah, Kristen, all we saw was this.
You got
we
evidence.
saw an arm go out, and we heard.
I'll name that voice. That's called CPS.
That's not funny, Mike. That is not funny. Rude. Do your stupid impersonation already. I want $100.
Okay.
I mean, you guys are Richards. I shouldn't be saying the word. Sorry.
Oh, it's too late. We're about an hour in. You've cussed and you showed your cleavage and you talked about nasty stuff.
in dark corners.
good. Okay. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
If you get this, you will win $100. If you don't,
Okay.
you will lose
$100.
No, that's not fair.
Well, you don't win it, so you technically lost $100.
Yeah, but I'm not giving you $100. Okay.
No, I didn't say give. I said you lose. I'm not saying you give me, but that's not a bad idea. Okay. Anyways, are you ready? Dustin's gonna know this one 100%, and he's gonna laugh his ass off. I know it, and you're gonna get so angry. Here we go. She's not my mother, Todd.
What? She's not my mother, Todd.
You can't cheat. You can't
What?
cheat.
I'm not.
I heard you right next to the microphone. What is that? She's not my mother, Todd. What is that? My
Wait,
God,
Mike, do it again so she can hear it
like
again.
your kid on live streaming that she's cheating on the microphone side. At least go to your right and cheat. Don't go to your left, right next to the microphone.
Is that all I get though?
Okay, I'll say it again.
She's not my mother, Todd.
She's not
Please
my
help
mother,
me.
Todd.
What? Dustin, stop laughing.
I'll say one more. I'll say one more. Okay.
One more.
Okay, I'll say one more. Here we go. I won't say she's not my mother. I'll say this. Are you ready to say Here we go. You're gonna laugh at this one, Dustin.
See, no, you need to call in Dr. Clown.
Here we go.
Not gargles.
Here we go.
Not gargles.
Dipshit. You called moi dipshit.
Wait, I think I see him. Wait, was he like this? Like
Me, myself, and I.
He was like a little kid in the 80s with the Terminator. What the fuck was his name?
Exactly. What's his name?
My friend had a crush on him.
10 seconds.
I can't remember his.
9.
I know it's Terminator,
8,
but I don't remember his name.
7.
Shit! Come on, give me.
6,
I got half of it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I get $50. I know I got the movie, but I don't know his name.
I'm surprised that she got anything from that.
Edward Furlong, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
knew it was Edward Furlong.
Edward Furlong.
Shit. My friend
Yes.
Tony had a huge crush on him, and I remember the second time you said it, I knew exactly who it was.
Tell you what, Frisk. So you've been a
$50.
wonderful.
Come on, $50. Give me $50.
Hold on.
You should give her
Yeah.
another chance, Mike. You should give her another chance and do the one you sent me that voicemail yesterday.
Oh, she'll know that one. She'll know.
Oh, damn it!
I was gonna say, Frisk, since
Are
you've
you
been
trying to get me
humble-
to not get them? Is that the point of this? So you
No,
don't
I'm
have
gonna
to pay me?
pay $100. Let's tell you what. You
I knew it was Eddie Furlong.
been a
Yeah,
humble-
you're right.
wonderful guest and very kind-hearted during this game that we just played. You will win a Mike B shirt.
Oh,
Yay! I need a new jammies.
Which one would you like? Would you like Funny Bunny? Would you like the No BS No PC, or would you like Macho Mike of your color and choice?
Ooh, I like either Macho Mike or No BC one. I think the Funny Bunny one gives me nightmares.
yes, thank you.
Macho Mike is new, and you can do any color you like. What color would
Macho
you
Mike.
like?
Wait, scroll down. Let me see the other colors.
There's black.
Uh-huh.
There's red. There's pink. There's hot pink.
All right, give me a black Macho Mike.
A black Macho Mike? Okay. Well,
Black Macho
congratulations for participating. You won a Macho Mike.
Mike.
Macho Mike shirt. Yeah. All right. I gotta get into these comments because these people are waiting. They left a ton of comments. Let's see what they left. Let's see. We'll start off with You Rock Justin. Brian Harlan
Was that
says
Mr. Rabbit again?
it's like watching a Chinese kung fu show. Okay, that's not racist. Okay.
Good.
Lori
We start with
Russo asked
racism, we end
again,
with
Kristen, what
racism.
is the link to your podcast? Please share.
Okay.
We'll have the link. If you follow Kristen Frisk on Instagram, I'm gonna have her link up. You follow her there, you're gonna find her podcast. It's a wonderful podcast. Who else? Oh, there you go. Steven Chavez says the always funny Kristen Frisk Christensen.
Oh, I love him. He's amazing.
Awesome. Let's see, what else did someone say? Lori asked, how long you been pursuing comedy, Kristen? I didn't you say it?
Like 12 years on and off. Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. Mustafa Osami says hello to all of us. Booyah.
Hello, Mustafa.
From the United States Navy Chief John Federico says, B Court the bouncer. Booyah.
Yes. He bounced my show one time. Yep.
The legendary Rudy Moreno says, great show, Mike. I gotta go. Love the show, bro. Continued success. Thank you, Rudy, for watching the show.
Nice,
Very
Rudy.
funny. Thank you very much.
He's
sir.
the one that talked about walking girls out to his car and everybody should
Yes,
take care of each
and
other.
he's
I like
I
Rudy.
tell you what, I guarantee you go to LA and you mention his name, everyone knows who he is. That's how legendary he is. He's been around.
I'm not a
for
name dropper, but good to know. Thank you.
There we go. Oh, Mike, he had hecklers on the ship, but he handled them. I did. Yeah, we heckled him on the ship. No, you didn't, Brian. I'm down with the steroids, dude. Let's see. I thought I was in trouble and she can't see me. Yeah, she's talking about when you slapped your kid on CPS.
Yeah, when you.
I didn't. Well, I did.
Sarah Montoya says
tell him
this
I didn't
show
slap you.
is
Gosh darn it.
awesome. Thank you, Sarah. Really appreciate it. Sarah
Sarah,
also
say I
says, we
missed
missed you
it.
guys. There we go. And
Aw.
John Federico says, single mom beating the kids. See, he documented.
Son of a bitch. Great. I'm so glad. You know, it's on video.
We have so many witnesses.
And John
Witness of
Federico,
what,
damn it, I need a shirt, Mike.
Justin?
You know what, John? If you hear me right now, you will win a shirt as well, sir. You pick the
need to
choice.
halfway win yeah. You need to halfway win your whatever you just.
You just need to calm down with your anger. That's why I got the Macho Mike shirt.
Why do you think I'm angry? I'm not angry. I'm passionate.
Hey, sure, you're very passionate, and so is the Incredible Hulk. Smash.
You wouldn't like me when I'm passionate.
Okay, folks.
Well,
by the way,
for
if you
giving me your shirt when I halfway got a trivia question.
It's all good. You got it half right. I almost lost $100, so it's all good. By the way, folks, if you just jumped in on the live show and you feel like you missed the whole show, guess what? Don't worry. You get to watch the rebroadcast on youtube.com/Mike B Comedy. And Frisk, it's been absolutely wonderful. I'm so glad you had a good time here. Did you have fun?
So much fun, Mike. I needed this. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it.
Okay, that's so much fun. Almost sounded sarcastic. That's so much fun. Almost.
Yeah, you're right. I'm a kid beater.
So much fun, Mike.
So much fun.
I had so much fun.
I had a lot of fun, Mike. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Of course, of course. And I always like to leave a prayer with you, with all my guests. So it's not a prayer for me.
Prayer?
Not
We
me.
have that kind of time.
Just Sam Elliott prayer.
And now, a
Sam
prayer
Elliott.
from Sam Elliott.
Dear Heavenly Father, give me the strength, for I don't have any patience for stupidity anymore. Everywhere I go, I see someone doing something stupid, and I just want to smack them across the head, but I can't, dear Father, for you are the dude of this universe. Dear Lord, we're in a pandemic, and I'm starting to lose my cool. All I want to do is sit in my leather chair, smoke a Marlboro Red, and drink a beer. Coors, America's beer. Lone Star Barbecue. Amen.
There you go, Kristen Frisk.
My Wi-Fi
wonderful
went out.
prayer.
I didn't get the prayer.
Your mic cut out. Are you serious?
The Wi-Fi shut out. I could hear Sam Elliott like
Well, don't worry, because you get to check out the rebroadcast on youtube.com/MikeBComedy.
Kristen, why didn't you use the Wi-Fi excuse when you couldn't figure out the name of Edward Furlong? That would have been the perfect timing.
Oh, yeah, because
Oh, there's the kid. She's gonna beat the kid again.
Oh, oh my God.
Say bye. Come here.
Oh, bye.
You asked this, Joe.
Blink twice if you're not safe.
And
right.
remember the alphabet, CPS. Remember that part of the alphabet, CPS.
CPS.
And if Kristen doesn't get arrested, you can follow her on Instagram.com/Ms. Frisk. You can also find Dustin Wood on Instagram.com/adorkabledustinwood. And after this show,
Adorkable.
Dustin and I are going to do something special. What are we going to do, Dustin?
I'm really excited about this, guys. We are going to be hopping on the YouTube trend of doing movie trailer reactions. We're going to have a new one out for you at least once a week, maybe more if me and Mike have time, but Mike's very busy and I have a very busy schedule of nothing to do. So we're going to try our hardest, but it's going to be a lot of fun. We got the first one coming out this week, and me and Mike are going to be reacting to
King Kong versus Godzilla.
It's going to be a lot of fun, guys.
Oh,
Are you
and
guys
Elias just said, I would love a Funny Bunny shirt. How do I get one? Don't worry, Elias. Don't worry. Funny Bunny knows where
Get
you
half
live.
question right on trivia.
We will send you one. Promise. All right. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you everyone for watching this show. Thank you, Kristen Frisk. Thank you, Dustin.
Thank you.
And everyone. You guys have a wonderful night, and we'll see you again.
Peace. Thank you.
That was a fun time. Again, if you just tuned in and you want to see the rebroadcast, go to youtube.com/MikeBComedy. If Kristen Frisk doesn't get arrested from CPS, again, Instagram.com/Ms. Frisk. And you can find the adorkable one on Instagram.com/adorkable Dustin Wood. Is she killing her kids right now?
I don't know.
Turn off your phone, Chris. This is the outro. Oh, man. You guys, take care. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of this awesome show. I look forward to this every single week. And speaking of which, we will see you next week. Brian Howard, great show again.